Hello, friends, your good buddy Stub. Welcome to day 17 of the 2021 Cork MD Adult Beverage Advent Calendar video series. Friends, we have a very special episode today because I'm joined by two of my best good buddies from the old neighborhood. We got the Silver Fox and AJ here with me. Gents, thanks for joining me.
Merry Christmas. Wouldn't be the Advent calendar without you.
Merry Christmas. So you guys are joining me today because it is the 17th of December, a little late, but you're picking up and carrying on the tradition of the 11th annual neighborhood Christmas caroling. And it would have been the 12th, except last year we didn't do it, for obvious reasons that we're not going to dwell on right now. So how are you guys doing? A little taste of home. You know, it's been almost 2 weeks since I've been gone, and there's a little homesick creeping in, especially in the holidays. I'll admit that. And spent my last day there with you guys, so I thought it was appropriate to bring you on and chat and pretend I was going to be walking the streets here with you in the next hour or two. So how you guys doing? Jump in and tell us what you're drinking.
We can certainly zoom you in if you want to walk along with us tomorrow or tonight. So we're
I may have to do that actually.
It's looking like a nice, calm and clear, not clear, but mild evening. So we're not going to freeze, but
Cool.
The appropriate scarf on and maybe my fedora. I'm currently drinking the Traverse City Whiskey Company Barrel Proof. It is a 58.3% straight bourbon.
Okay.
Very tasty. Made up in my home state of Michigan, and behind me is my Michigan/Detroit Christmas tree theme this year. So I've got all the ornaments that I could gather from around the country in the last couple of weeks. So it's even down to the Lionel train at the bottom of the tree, which is usually made up in Michigan, but it's still designed up in the Detroit area. So that's what I've got going. Adam?
Awesome.
Well, I thought it would be appropriate to break out a very special vessel to drink out of for this.
Nice.
I still have a couple things I need to knock off my punch list today. I've got to communicate some things with Santa to make sure that everything goes off without a hitch soon. So I have grape Gatorade in my mug.
Ooh, not spiked or anything, I'm guessing.
Not spiked, unfortunately.
Oh, that's crazy.
I got to stay alert for caroling this evening.
Well, that's true. You got to stay hydrated for the caroling. That could take up to a couple of hours. And Adam, you came into our tradition. Gosh, was it 2012, 13?
2014.
14. Okay, yeah.
December 2014.
Yeah, so you're a couple years behind.
To carry on tradition tonight, I will have the wagon, and inside that wagon will be the speaker.
Yep.
And maybe a cooler full of frosty beverages.
As
everybody's feeling
as is the tradition. So friends, if you don't know, we filled this cooler with beer and dragged it around the neighborhood caroling. And Stephen and I actually started that with only 4 other people in 2010. Stephen, you are the last lone survivor there, but that year we just grabbed a wheeled cooler and walked around singing to people. And then we had a nice little smallish open house at our house after that to kind of meet neighbors, because we'd been in the neighborhood for just 5 or 6 months at that point. And the following year, we introduced Mrs. Claus and her little pony reindeer. And then the third year, it just became a full-on, pardon my French, shit show, where we would have 100+ people just walking through the streets of our neighborhood caroling, and it's been awesome. Stephen, you and I kind of led that from the beginning, and you're carrying that on as sort of the leader at this point. And Adam, when you came on, you've done a great thing, and everybody knows this, but you started kind of being in charge of the beer wagon. And
I did. I volunteered myself that mantle. Yeah. Which that's a critical role in any sort of caroling endeavor, especially here in Northern Virginia in the holidays.
You just never know what the weather's going to be like. We our first year, it was snowy and cold, and it was the streets were slightly dusted with snow as we drive the wagon around, and we got people come on the balconies and actually sing along with us. But Stubbs right, it's turned into a major event in our neighborhood. We got to keep it going. So glad to do it. We've already distributed the song sheets by email. rainbows printing out some in the neighborhood for the rest of the people. So we anticipate a big crowd tonight. Looking forward to it. What are you drinking, Stub? Did you tell us?
So no, I'm drinking a beer because generally when we're caroling, I'm just maybe have 1.5 or so pregame before we start. But I'm drinking the BrewDog Lost Lager because I feel lost not being with you guys this year, caroling a little bit. But nice and easy, 4.8%. Apparently a carbon negative brewery, founded up in Scotland. So figured I would just drink something nice and easy tonight while we chatted a bit. So I've been talking about music all week during the video series, you guys know. So as far as the caroling goes, and once again, it's gotten a little harder to keep everyone together because we're kind of accordioned out so far. But I'll ask you guys, Stephen, you can go first on this. What's your favorite song that the whole neighborhood gets together and sings during our caroling trips?
Oh wow, those are tough. The kids love to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's like asked for like every other song. But I sort of like at the end. We always finish at the end. We all gather together and sing Silent Night, and it chokes me up, honestly. So that's my favorite part of the entire event, quite honestly.
How about you, Adam?
My favorite, my son Johnny, who is 7, and this will be his 6th year caroling because we didn't do it last year.
Right.
He will incessantly scream for Jingle Bell Rock.
Yep.
And want that just be the only song we sing. But I love Silent Night like Stephen does, and I can't steal his thunder on that. But I will say is I love when we sing 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
And everybody forgets the lyrics. Everybody's yelling and screaming. It's just a hoot. You know, one of the things that you guys neglected to mention now, there's so many folks caroling. They were not caroling to anybody. We're just walking around the neighborhood singing.
or the lyrics are like halfway. One song is like the first verse is being sung over here, and the second verse is being sung like 2 blocks back.
We'll call it the TCP Tabernacle Choir.
Yeah, it's been interesting as more people actually join for the caroling itself. Yeah, we're singing to about 4 houses in the neighborhood, I think, and the rest of us are just walking around sipping on whatever libation we have and laughing and having a good time. And Adam, you mentioned Johnny. I do remember, because I usually, in years when we got larger people, I'd run around with a mic coming through the speaker to kind of try to wrangle everybody. As Stephen led it, you kind of brought up the rear, and I was kind of roving back and forth. And by the end of the caroling, I'd usually have my voice pretty hoarse at the end of that, which is, something I look forward to every year. I'm sad it didn't get together because didn't know if it was happening before we left this year. But yeah, just wanted to chat with you guys before you get out and let you know I'm missing you and let everybody know, hey, these traditions are important, friends. And a lot of people have asked me over the years, like, how did you start this tradition? Honestly, we filled up a cooler of beer and just started walking around singing. Now, depending on where you live, not on private property as the neighborhood was, maybe walking around with open containers of alcohol is not your best go, but make that decision for yourself also. You and your local authorities make that decision. How about that? But as far as caroling and spreading Christmas cheer, all you got to do is get out and do it and start a new tradition in your neighborhood, right? Easy as that.
Absolutely.
It's one of my favorite traditions of the year.
Cool. Mine as well. All right. Hey, guys, thanks for joining me, man. I really am missing you guys. And wish you luck caroling tonight. And maybe FaceTime me in as you're walking down the street. And Stephen, I'm going to piggyback on yours. I always also love finishing up singing Silent Night. It is pretty cool. If I can find videos maybe of past years, I'll tag that into this video.
I like it.
If I can locate those, because I know I have a couple of those. All right, gents, thanks for joining me. Friends, thanks for joining me for the Advent Calendar video series. I really do appreciate it. And until tomorrow, be nice, be safe, and be happy.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas. Cheers.